Hello for what could be the last time. If you have never read my writing before, my name is Addison. Before the world all changed, I had a blog that helped me connect with the world. Now I get to write things down to leave where we stop. Recently, I wrote 2 books I like to consider as guidebooks. One gave people tips on how to stay alive and keep going. The other was a cookbook. This book is like neither of them. First of all, the pages you hold in your hand are the only copy. Usually I would make a bunch of copies to leave anywhere we frequently stop at, safe houses and supply stops along our travel loop. I wanted people to be helped by what I was writing. This time, however, everything is different. This time I am using this as a goodbye, and also as a way to make sure I am remembered. I'm not saying that to make you sad, or because I'm someone that's super important. I just want to know that if I don't make it through what we're facing, then at least someone knows there were good times and happy memories mixed in with all the craziness that we now face. I'm sure this is all super confusing. The best way I can think to give you all of the information is just a rundown of the last few months. It has been the longest few months of my life, and they've changed everything completely. And, as you will see, there is much more change to follow. By the time you read this, myself and the others I am with might be counted among the zombies, or even the dead. Either way, I hope it will help us, and all that we've been through, happy and sad, be remembered by at least a few people in this crazy world we all call home. I wasn't ready. Just a few weeks after my latest guidebook was finished, I was flying high. I felt like I was really going to be able to help people, and after dropping it off at about 25 different places, I was really proud of all I'd done. That was probably my first mistake. I was so happy I forgot to pay attention to things around me. I forgot to keep my head in the game and be aware of everyone and everything that mattered most. It all started a few miles outside of Cleveland. We were out looking for fruit and vegetables at the greenhouse there. It was one of the bigger ones we'd found, and we knew we would be able to get a lot of great produce as the season went on. Since I cooked the most, I went with Milo, Jane, and Kurt to collect what we could. Kurt joined our group one day when we arrived to one of our safe houses. He had been camping out there for the night. He'd read my book that was already there and eagerly took the new one as I was putting it away for the next interested reader. That was all I needed to accept him right on the spot. It helped that he's super buff and attractive and has this amazing beard that makes him look even more rugged. And he's only in his early 30s, so he's not super old or anything. And, as if that's not good enough, he's a doctor! Well, just kind of a doctor, since he had only just started medical school when the zombies took over. But it counts. So yeah, he's great to have around. Oh, sorry, forgot I was talking about. Back to the important stuff. We were going into the greenhouse to get items, and as always, we did a loop of the whole building first. We all had guns with us in case we saw a canner or a sprinter. You know, the cannibal zombies that will eat you, and the fast-running zombies that will chase you for miles, and then eat you. Anyways, it was super hot that day, and when I was just about to check in the small tool shed around back, Milo called out that he was going inside to get out of the heat. The idea of water and shade sounded perfect. I was sweating through my tank top like it was a wool sweater. So, without checking in the shed, I turned to follow Milo. Once we were inside, I forgot about the shed, too happy to be in the shade finally. Being out of the direct sunlight was just too good to pass up or worry about anything else. As always, we got to work right away. I had some bags with me and was planning to go row by row to pick items that looked ready. Just as I was picking up the first rather large tomato, I heard a noise near the back door. It sounded kind of funny, but I was so focused on the big ripe fruit that I didn't even register what it was.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.